So one of the most frustrating parts about winter is how dry your skin can get. I know I've been like living off a chapstick and lotion like constantly. So here to talk about the importance of good skincare and how we can treat it this season is Nurse Christina Paris from the VA. So thanks so much for joining us today.
Hi, good morning. Glad to be here.
Yeah, so first off, why is good skincare important?
Well, the skin is the largest organ in our body, and actually it measures a total of 20 square feet. So that's a lot. And it's used to protect us. It protects us from infection. It has sensors in it so we can feel temperature changes like heat and cold. So it's kind of our first alarm system and warning system in our body.
Nice. And then what are some of the top skin-related problems that people can experience?
So some of them are things like dry nose. You know, we're breathing in and it can be so irritating with the dry air.
I have been feeling that so much lately. Yeah, like runny nose and stuff. I've been blaming my cat, and then I realized it's the season.
Dry air, right, and your body's trying to compensate. So some of the things that you can do are saline sprays, steam baths, using a humidifier. One thing is a lot of people will put petroleum jelly in their nose. Now that's okay, but just be careful, because if petroleum jelly gets into the lungs, it can cause infections, so we want to be careful. Chapped lips, like you talked about, using chapstick and drinking plenty of fluids. Chafing, so just dry skin, you know, rubbing together can be very irritating, so make sure if you're not someone who's able to get up and move around, you're at risk for pressure ulcers and pressure sores, so you want to make sure that you're using lots of good lotions and stuff for that. Shaving, dry shaving, some people will do that in the winter, not a good idea. Dry patches in your skin, cracked heels, oh, that's huge, and that I have that issue. And that can be really bad. So you can use loofahs or pumice, use gel socks. They make socks that are infused with gel or medicated creams. You can wear those at night, and that will help. Eyebrow flaking, UV damage, so that's huge in the skin. And so people who are out doing a lot of our snow recreations that we have around here, you want to make sure you're still using UV protection.
Nice. And then, so I know we kind of talked about some of them while you talk about the problems, but what are some just really good healthy skin treatment tips, especially like maybe once you've already kind of gotten to the point of all the like dryness?
Absolutely. So some of the things you want to do is you want to assess your skin daily. So make sure, especially if you're a diabetic, that you're really looking at your skin. Keeping it clean and dry. Dry is huge to reduce any kind of moisture that can build up an infection. Avoid extreme temperatures. So don't take those hot showers. I know when we come in after we've been, you know, doing some activities out in the snow, it can be very cold, but you want to make sure that you're using lukewarm water, because dry can really dry it out more. Vigorous massage. So again, when we come in, sometimes our fingers are cold or our skin is cold. You don't want to vigorously rub them. You want to do it real gentle. Minimize any kind of exposure to moisture. Again, you know, if we get that warm moisture is a great breeding ground for bacteria. And keeping the skin moisturized, as well as treating any kind of health conditions like diabetes, high blood pressure, things like that can help reduce your risk of infections, and good hydration and good nutrition.
Awesome, thank you so much. I know how annoying dry skin can be in the winter. Like, I feel like it's worse than having to drive in the snow sometimes, because it can just be absolutely terrible. So thank you so much for giving us some of these hints. And then coming up, we have what's trending.